3 tips in 2 minutes for one fantasy football game. This is your update ahead of Game Week 26. Midweek games mean volatile markets, and our first tip for you today is a Leicester forward who has been punching above his price range all season. If you haven't heard, Jamie Vardy's having a party.
Manchester City aside, Vardy is looking at some favourable fixtures, and while he's still valued at less than 9 million, it's impossible not to see him as a bargain. With Riyad Mahrez wanting out, you can also count on a lot of attacking responsibility being placed on Jamie's shoulders, and that could mean points.
Theo Walcott picked up 19 points from his first 2 games at Everton, and it looks like he'll finally be guaranteed some game time. Many have already snapped him up, so don't be the one to miss out on the Walcott gravy train.
Theo had barely cobbled 90 minutes together over the first 23 game weeks of this season at Arsenal, but he's since played 180 out of 180 for Everton, and his owners are already reaping the rewards, especially since he is categorised as a midfielder. Don't be the one to miss out.
And to finish today, we've got a striker who looks like he's finally found some Premier League form after a career really marred by some serious injuries. With 4 goals and 2 assists in his last 6 games, Callum Wilson could be a very good move for those of you operating on a budget.
Bournemouth were outstanding at Chelsea in midweek, and if that performance was anything to go by, then they should storm through their next 5. With Stoke, Huddersfield, Newcastle and Leicester to come, there could be big scores to be had for Wilson, and while he's still valued at less than 6 million, it would be rude not to.
That's all for FW Fantasy ahead of Game Week 26. We are now over 2/3 of the way through this Premier League season, and for some of you, it might be now or never to make that charge up your mini league table. Don't waste your free transfer on a dud. We'll see you next time.